If destiny was everything, then where was the need to do anything in this life? If destiny says you're going to become MBBS or you're going to become a soldier, you're going to serve the nation, then why should I do anything whatsoever? Why should I exercise? Why should I go to army school? It becomes redundant altogether. So destiny may be something, but it's in our hands to mold our future life. And there are individuals who make mistakes, and even after making mistakes, they do not agree that they have any mistake. What do you call them? Let's not label them anyway. Second category, while they are doing wrong thing, they understand that what I am doing is wrong. Some may stop and some may still continue. There are individuals who, before even acting, they think the consequences. And there are individuals who, this is the fourth category, which we rarely hear about, that if I continue to think like this, what will become of my association with God? That very thing called thinking upsets them, not just the action. And when we close our eyes and we see our trajectory of intention, if you can cut it when the intention arises in your heart, it's well good enough. Then you're not thinking about it. You're not going to act on it. Whether it is digital thing or something else, gambling for example, or taking care of your family members, or your community at large, or even simple things like which business to do, or when you are starting a journey, for example, marriage life, married life, and I have to choose whom to marry. You have 2-3 options. Your heart will tell you. Only meditative mind can guide you properly. You can make decisions very clearly and without regrets. Meditation done properly can sharpen our mind and also crystallizes every decision in our heart. That gives us confidence. You might fail also, because failure is not one-sided. I have often seen some people say, how come the children of great people, they are rubbish? There are many examples. Then we understand that it's not just one factor playing it out. When we consider destiny versus our own interjection into our destiny. If destiny was everything, then where was the need to do anything in this life? If destiny says you're going to become MBBS or you're going to become a soldier, you're going to serve the nation, then why should I do anything whatsoever? Why should I exercise? Why should I go to army school? It becomes redundant altogether. So destiny may be something, but it's in our hands to mold our future life. Unless and until you study properly, you can't become an engineer. Even if it is written in your zodiac or in your destiny that you will become an engineer, you cannot become. I give you a simple example. Dynasty, Dasarath dynasty. Lord Rama was supposed to succeed King Dasarath, who was married to Mother Sita. Vishwamitra and Sage Vasistha, they declared this is the best couple. Nothing can go wrong with their lives. Perfect match. But we all know anything and everything that can go wrong in any couple's life that went wrong in their life in those days. She was abandoned many times. Who was the culprit? Someone else also came, changed the destiny of your life. Mother Kaikeyi. She influenced King Dashrath and said, what about my promise? If Dashrath Raja was wiser, he would say, I don't remember. Then the whole thing would have changed. But he was too proud. I am a king. I cannot go away from my promise. But if that is going to destroy everything that you have made, then you can say, I have forgotten. Same thing has happened with Bhishma. He took an oath, right? I will fight for Hastinapur, protect Hastinapur. But if he was wiser, it was a simple thing to see. If he had sided with Pandavas, Hastinapur would have been protected, if his interest was like that. At the end, when he was about to die, he asked Lord Krishna, why? Krishna tells him, this was your mistake. You were too proud of siding with Kauravas on your promise, which was wrong. So coming back to this, if he was meditating properly, perhaps he would not have made such a mistake. Same thing with Kaikeyi. If she was meditating, she would not have even think of doing such a thing, of requesting her husband to let go of the senior son into forest. Why forest? If you wanted to give a throne to Bharat, give it. But why say let him go to the forest? That is absurdity also. So meditation highlights especially what can go wrong. Our natural system is designed like that. Even if you don't meditate, our system is designed to recognize what is wrong. For example, if I says, oh, I can see properly with my eyes. But something goes wrong and your eyes blurs and say, oh, something is wrong with my eyes. You have dinner and you don't taste food. Then you say, oh, something is wrong. Maybe I have corona. Right? So, anytime things in order, whenever they're in natural scheme of things, we don't notice it. Moment something goes wrong, moment something becomes unnatural, we notice it. But people who meditate, they are able to highlight things even before it happens, many a times. And the good things, which many people don't understand whether what I'm doing is good or bad, but they just keep on doing good things. It's okay. But meditative mind will ensure that these good things can still be done in a better way. So there is continuous improvement when we reflect on anything. Most of the time, by the time we are going to bed, you are ruminating over your daily activities. What comes first to your mind? Things you goofed up with.
Yes.
Right? Things you forgot.
Absolutely.
I shouldn't have done this and I did it. That's the first thing.
That is true.
Second thing, if you are still wiser, oh, I did this, but I could have done it better. So some contemplative moments just before going to sleep can also help improve our lifestyle. We can iron out lots of our mistakes. So morning meditation, night time when we reflect on our activities, day-to-day activities, we can improve our lifestyle to a greater extent. How to vaccinate ourselves against, for example, anger, sadness, anxiety, depression, all kinds of mental disorders. Because once you are gripped by anger or sadness, it's very difficult to get out of it at that moment. Time is the only solution, or some level of understanding, or some level of consolation in your heart will do. But it takes time to heal. Now, when you are angry, you lose your discriminative faculty from deciding what is right, what is wrong. So, especially when you are angry, don't make a decision in haste. Don't write to your beloved and say, I'm divorcing you. No decision should be taken when you are angry. Cool down. So greater understanding is required when someone scolds you. You meditate. Why did he scold me? Find out. And then you'll come to the truth and say, oh wow, he was right or she is right. I deserve scolding. And when we also meditate further, oh, should I have expected this something from someone like this? No, don't have expectation either. So your understanding is helping you against becoming victim of anger or any sort of misunderstanding. The best way is, if you can, if you're in a position to postpone your anger by half hour or one day. Kal dekh lungi, or I'll see to it tomorrow. And so you're buying time. During this waiting period, you will also understand why that person provoked that anger in me. Then you will understand two sides to the story. You might even end up apologizing to the other person. Oh, I was about to get angry, but I understood that you are right. So this will only increase friendship, and it will only increase, I would say, friendship and relationship with the other person, with your husband, or with your brothers, or your parents, or your community members. Meditation does help in some way to take a pause. Before you react, you are buying time. And this buying time gives us enough of, period to understand, introspect, and see the situation. So meditative mind can pause easily before reacting. But when you are already angry, meditation will not help you. Suppose you don't like someone because that person said something to you, and you go and do meditation. Yes, he is not a good person. And this thought will keep on intensifying it, and you are only making it worse by reinforcing from your perspective. But one has to come to a neutral side and say, oh, okay. When you see from the other person's perspective, you will see the clear vision. So often people get angry when they are criticized. But this criticism are, imagine if you are a prime minister like our Modi ji, and people criticize you and you start putting them in jail. You have the power to do that. But will that help? It won't help. See? If you are criticized, find out why you are being criticized. And when you know the truth, then you can act, though I should not have done that. So, they are trying to correct the person, though he may be your friend or may not be your friend, but the criticism can help us become better. So why should we waste our energy in fighting with the critics? In fact, if you are wiser, invite criticism so that we can become better and better in the process. Often people laugh. Suppose if you made a mistake, your friends would laugh like hell, see? They say, oh, what a foolish, my friend is like this, and boys will also make fun of you.